What's going on, guys? James here, bringing you another YouTube video, and this one is my SummerSlam 2019 predictions, and let's just go ahead and get right into it. I'm wasting no time, and I will say, since I actually don't plan on doing a my thoughts video on TakeOver Toronto 2, it was a good show. I didn't enjoy it that much, though. I don't know. It definitely I will feel like it'll go down as, I'll feel it's going to go down as one of the weaker takeovers that they've done, but most of the takeovers have all been just phenomenal, so that's not a bad thing at all. It's just I didn't enjoy the show that much, and that's why I don't plan on doing my thoughts on it. But I went, I believe, of the 5 matches on the show, I went 3-2, so I had a positive record. I'll say that, but anyway, let's waste no more time. Let's just get into it. I'm on WWE.com. I'm getting the match card this time, not CBS Sports, like I normally would. But here we are. I'm gonna start from the bottom up. So the first match they have listed, of course, you know it's gonna be the pre-show, and that's Cruiserweight Championship match: Drew Gulak versus Oney Lorcan. Now, Gulak, I know he still hasn't held the title for that long, and he recently just beat Tony Nese at Extreme Rules. And then Oney, I know he was on NXT, and I know on Twitter he types everything in all caps, like he's screaming everything. But I don't know, Drew's title reign hasn't been that long to begin with, and they seem like they want to push Drew. So I'm gonna say Drew Gulak gets the win here. Simple as that. Finn Balor versus The Fiend, Bray Wyatt. I like Finn, but knowing that he literally has not been advertised as the Demon at all, so more likely we're not going to get the Demon here, which I feel is actually a good thing. Because as the Demon, you know, we all know, the Demon doesn't lose. Or at the very least, the Demon should never lose. But I feel like that's a good thing, because the way that they've been absolutely pushing Bray Wyatt in absolutely all the right ways. I really like the Bray Wyatt character right now, and I really like how, at Raw Reunion, Mick was allowed to put over Bray, essentially passing down the Mandible Claw to Bray, and now he's using the Mandible Claw. He used it on Kurt Angle. I really like that, and with the way they've been pushing Bray Wyatt, I mean, it'd be very apropos for them to have Finn beat him here, but I'm going The Fiend. I'm actually going to put my faith in WWE here, and I'm going to say Bray gets the win over Finn. But then we have the US title match, AJ Styles and Ricochet, and I mean, Ricochet won a gauntlet match on Raw to get this opportunity, but in reality, it just keeps the feud going. And knowing that AJ won the belt from Ricochet, and they got the whole thing with the OC, which I'm just gonna say the club, they got the whole thing with the club, now known as the OC, and I can't imagine that, they'd want to take the belt off AJ right now, especially since they'd essentially just be 50-50 booking if they gave the belt right back to Ricochet. It just wouldn't make a lot of sense. So yeah, I'm gonna go AJ here. Well, AJ, I think he has a pretty good SummerSlam record to begin with, so that's a safe bet. Then we have Goldberg versus Dolph Ziggler. Now, obviously Dolph is a lot younger than Goldberg, and I don't want to see a younger guy get lose to an older guy. Typically, it should be the older guy on their back putting over the younger guy. But let's be honest here, thinking how the WWE would think, Goldberg literally just wants one more match to show that he can, he wants to prove that the whole thing in Saudi Arabia was a fluke. And I don't know about that, but damn well, the finish of this match is going to be Goldberg going over Dolph Ziggler. Damn well. So Goldberg, though I would like to see Dolph actually win, but whatever. Goldberg's going to win. Kevin Owens and Shane McMahon, if Owens loses, he will quit WWE. Now, the only way I can see them actually giving Shane the win here is if they literally want to have more Kevin Owens Stone Cold comparisons. And I mean, at one point, of course, Vince fired Steve, and then it turns out that he ended up becoming the owner of the company. Then he put himself in a match with Vince and Shane at King of the Ring 99. So yeah, there's that. But that's like the only thing I could think of if they were to actually have Kevin lose here. I mean, they could very well have Kevin lose, have Vince give Kevin, you know, this freaking like high position in the WWE that, you know, is higher than Shane's position, and then they can roll with that. But no, I think the reason the stipulation here is essentially to be a red herring that, yeah, Owens is gonna win. Straight up, I'm going Kevin Owens. Plus, like, you know, they're not actually gonna have Owens quit WWE, so it's like they're gonna find some loophole for it if they did it. And the smart thing here is just give Kevin the win. So Kevin. Smackdown Women's Title match, Bayley and Ember Moon. Now, this match is interesting because I don't necessarily know how to, like, predict this match. That's the thing, I really don't. Because, like, Bayley's the champion, she's looked really good, beating both, like, Alexa Bliss and Nikki Cross in a handicap match at Extreme Rules. But we know coming into the match that Ember, she kind of, like, had, like, a little more of a heel-ish side, though she's not a heel. And it'd be really cool if they pulled the trigger and gave the belt to Ember. But I don't know if they will. That's, like, it's the tricky thing. Like, I have no clue. Like, I voted against Bayley at Extreme Rules, and that failed. But you know what? I'm gonna say Ember Moon. Yep. Then we have Trish Stratus versus Charlotte Flair. And Trish and Charlotte. Of course, Trish coming out of retirement, and she's got this match. But I don't know if she actually ever was fully retired or not, but she's got this match. And I don't know if she's going to have another run after this match. I think it's probably just going to be a one-off match. And smart money would be on Charlotte. Yeah, Charlotte Flair. I'll go with Charlotte. WWE Championship, Kofi, Kingston, and Randy Orton. Now, this is the match that I have no clue. I know there's a lot of people saying Kofi, and there's also a lot of people saying Randy. And if you look back, you know, of course they had the feud back in 2009, and Randy ended up getting the win there. But no, Kofi's the one on top. He's got the WWE Championship, facing Randy at SummerSlam. I mean, this would be the perfect storytelling moment to finally have Kofi beat Randy. Or, well, beat Randy in a big match situation. But at the same time, it's like, you know, SmackDown's going to Fox, and you know they'd want, like, a really big draw, which Randy Orton is, to hold the big title as SmackDown goes to Fox. So they could do that as well. But because I'm a massive fan of just, you know, storytelling, I'm going to say Kofi would make more sense in terms of the story that's being built up, and I'm going to say Kofi retains here. Though it wouldn't surprise me if Randy did win. Raw Women's Title match, Becky Lynch and Natalya. Now, this match that it's in Canada, they actually made it a submission match. Now, this is what I was hoping for, because I saw a lot of people not thrilled about this match, not happy about it, but I remember, I think it was Raw Reunion, maybe it was a couple weeks later, I can't remember exactly, but, you know, they were hinting at it, and, you know, I saw a lot of people not happy about the match, and I tweeted out just saying, like, why is no one excited for a potential Becky Lynch versus Natalya match? Just give them enough time. And it'll be one of the best matches on the card. I mean, that's the way I believe. Both are good. Both are good workers, and we know that we know that they should have chemistry to work well together. And that's what I was looking at. I think, again, if given enough time, in fact, that is a submission match as well, I think this can be a really good match. But let's be honest, Becky's not losing the title here. She's just got way too much momentum. She's got way too much momentum, even in Canada. Becky's gonna win. Sorry, Natty. And then we have Universal Championship, Brock Lesnar and Seth Rollins. Now, I'm saying Brock Lesnar for the simple fact that if you give the belt back to Seth now, what exactly are you accomplishing? Because I also said, having Lesnar cash in on Rollins, what exactly is the point? Okay, then what was the point of giving Seth the title at WrestleMania if you're just going to have Brock cash in the Money in the Bank and take the title from him not that much longer, or not that much after? I just didn't see the point in that. And now, same could be said, but flipped around. It's like, what's the point of giving Seth the title back if, Brock just won the title at Extreme Rules like a month ago? So, like, in terms of, storyline, it makes no sense. Especially with Brock absolutely just destroying him. I mean, they could do pretty much the same thing they did at WrestleMania, but then you're just, like, essentially more than likely going to repeat the same thing. And I don't know. It would just make perfect sense for Brock to keep the title, and that's what I'm going for. So as I always do, I'll quickly run through all my predictions. Drew Gulak, Bray Wyatt, AJ Styles, Goldberg, Kevin Owens, Ember Moon, Charlotte Flair, Kofi Kingston, Becky Lynch, Brock Lesnar. And Tyson did tell me, despite everything going on with his family, he did say he'll get his predictions in for SummerSlam. Of course, he has until sometime after 4 p.m. Our time, because we live in the middle of the U.S., so we have Central Standard Time. So that's 4 p.m. our time, 5 p.m. on the East Coast. That's when this pre-show starts. So he's pretty much around. He has around 4 to get his predictions in, and if anything changes, I'll let you guys know. But those are my predictions, and let me know yours if you enjoyed the video. Leave a like, comment down below, share it up on social media, do all that good stuff, and until next time, I'll see you later. Bye, guys.